neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Did I hear you right? Us a baby?
Yeah, why not? Well, come on, it'd be fantastic, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I suppose it would, but us how?
Oh, boy, how? You remember back at school, right? There was 2 bunny rabbits, then all of a sudden there was about...
Don't you start getting smart with me, pal. I'm talking about all the reasons why we shouldn't have a baby. No house, no money.
All the same reasons why everybody said we shouldn't get married, right?
Yeah, they did say the same things, didn't they?
Right, and how wrong were they then?
Well, there was a minute there when
Don't say it, I don't want to hear it. I love you.
I love you too. Look, Jamie, you've made us go all clucky.
Yeah, hey. I just think if we have a girl, maybe Jamie will be coming up to us one day and asking if you could marry her. Wouldn't you?
It's a bit scary, isn't it? But we're talking about having a baby. A real little person.
Yeah. It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Enter, madam, and do watch the step, would you?
Why, thank you, sir.
Now, would madam care for drinks before or after she removes her shoes?
Oh, after. That bushwalk with your mum and Harold nearly killed me.
It was more fun than bird watching, though. What was that bird Harold was looking for?
The very rare blue-throated warbler.
What's the matter, mate? You look a bit down.
Oh, a bit. Been running around like a rat bag trying to find Mum.
So she's still not talking to you, huh?
Took Jamie over to her flat, but she wasn't there. I've been trying to ring.
Oh, Des, I feel rotten.
Hey, cut it out. It's nobody's fault. Just one of those stupid things that can only happen to my mother.
Yeah, come on, Sal. It's taken me all day to get a smile on your face. Now we're back to where we started from. Tell you what, how about dinner at the Ramsay mansion? Caviar and champagne in front of an open fire.
It's almost summer and you haven't got an open fire.
Yeah, like I said. Hot dogs and cake in front of a 1-bar radiator. What do you say?
She says yes. Now get out of here, both of you. I've got things to do. Oh, and tell Scott I want my son back. He's due for his bottle.
Scott is?
Get out of here.
Come on.
You know, I reckon we're naturals. I mean, just look at him. He's done nothing but smile since he got here, haven't you,
God,
Jamie?
I hate to spoil it for you, but I don't think he's smiling.
He hasn't, has he? Oh, what?
Yep. Oh, yes, now you're smiling. I think you're very clever, don't you?
No, I don't believe this. This morning, I would have thought we were crazy talking about having a baby, but now I can't imagine it not happening.
Me either. It's unreal, isn't it?
Yep.
Greetings, Earthlings. Be nice, will you? We do have a visitor.
Oh, it's about time you showed up. Have we got some news for you, haven't
We've
we?
been dying to tell you. You two were the very first to know. We think it's terrific.
Well, go for it, Lenny. We're all ears.
Well, just before you two walked in, Scott and I decided that we're going to have a baby.
Oh, sorry. Look, we'll knock before we come in next time.
No, we're serious. We're going to have a baby.
No. No, you're crazy. You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
No. Why would we?
It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of, that's why. What's the matter with you guys? You've only just got married, now you want to tie yourselves down with a baby.
Just ease up, will you? You know, we have thought this through.
Oh, really? How much consideration did you give it? 5 minutes? 10? I thought so. Listen, Tim, we're talking about a baby here, not something you play with for a while and send back when you get tired of it.
Henry, we know that. We're not idiots.
You'll be giving up 16 or 17 years of your life. It's just not worth it.
Yeah, well, I think that's up to us, don't you?
Not if you don't know what life's really all about. Just wake up, guys. It's about living and having fun. Everyone knows that. Sally, tell them, will you?
I'd rather stay out of this if you don't mind. Charlene, I'd better get Jamie back. Des said he's due for his bottle.
No, it's all right. We'll do it. We could use the practice for when our time comes. And it will come. We don't care what you or anybody else says. So how about you mind your own business?
What's eating them? It's only trying to stop them doing something they'll regret later.
Well, how do you know they'd regret it?
Well, it's obvious. Wouldn't you regret taking on all that responsibility at their age?
Probably not. But then some people accept responsibility better than others, don't they, Henry?
Oh, good one. I was about to call the police and tell them someone pinched me kid.
Yeah, we thought about it, but he got a bit smelly, so we decided to bring him back.
Ah, that's my boy. Do your big party trick, did you? Come, let's get you in some dry gear.
I'll do it. Everything in the nursery?
Oh, yeah, great. Thanks, Charlene.
Oh, yep. So,
Thanks.
you okay?
Well, you found out what you wanted to find out, mate. She obviously loves kids. You'll be able to begin planning for the day when you want to start your own family.
Yeah, well, there's no use talking about planning, Des. It's too late. We've gone beyond that.
Hey?
We're going to have a baby.
Oh, it's great. Congratulations.
Oh, mate.
When's the big day?
I don't know, actually. We just sort of made up our minds tonight, you know.
Oh, you mean she's not... I thought you meant she was... It's different.
Different. So you mean it's not great anymore?
Look, mate, Jamie is the greatest thing that's ever happened in my life. But we thought about it a lot before we made the commitment. You and Charlene have only been married a couple of months. You haven't even had time to live alone.
No, you just sound exactly like Henry.
Look, mate, I'm not having a go at you. It's just that I like you. I don't want you to do anything wrong.
Fair enough, fair enough.
You told your dad?
You mean if I asked Dad? No, I'm not going to. I'm going to tell him. Actually, will you let Charlene know where I've gone? I'm going to tell him right now.
Good luck, mate.
Any more dirty dishes?
Only my coffee cup and I haven't finished yet.
Amazing. 4 people can make so many dirty dishes.
Serves yourself right for shouting Gran and Lucy to the pictures.
Seen the advertisement? I was amazed at how many replies we had. Half the mechanics in the country must be looking for work.
Well, don't get too excited. They mightn't be any good.
Oh, well, I guess we'll find that out when we interview them.
Well, wouldn't let be.
Well, it can't be before Wednesday. We're pretty snowed under at the factory. Don't seem to be enough hours in the day.
Yes, I know exactly what you mean. Well, I'm going to have to spend some time in the office myself tomorrow if I want to keep on top of things.
Paul, I don't want to interfere, but working Saturdays and Sundays is becoming a bit of a habit with you.
Dad, nobody is going to do it for me, are they?
No, I suppose you're right. Must be hard without Gail.
I can manage.
Oh, I didn't just mean at work, you know. I mean,
Dad, I know exactly what you mean, and everything is fine.
G'day, Paul. Dad? Dad, can I have a word with you?
sure. What's on your mind? You want a cup of coffee?
No, thanks. Look, I don't want anything but a fair go, okay?
I think I might leave you guys to...
No, Paul, it's okay. I want you to listen to this too, please.
Sure.
All right, you've got your audience. What's on your mind?
All right, before I say anything, I just want to get one thing straight, okay? I'm a married man and I would like to be treated as an adult.
Sounds fair.
Yeah, and don't go saying that we're broke and that we can't afford it because we can. I know we can.
Scott, if there's something wrong, I wish you'd just tell me.
Charlene and I have decided to have a baby.
This is definitely father-son territory. See,
Well, if you're going to say something, Dad, you might as well say it now because I'm not going to put up with you yelling at me when Charlene gets here.
Have you finished? Now I want you to give me a fair go. I won't say anything until Charlene gets here, but when she does, I want 2 minutes of your time. After that, you can do what you like. Have we got a deal?
Yeah, guess so.
Thank you. Wow, this really looks lovely.
I'm sorry I've been carrying on so much. I just don't want my kid sister to throw her life away because she wants to play mothers and fathers.
Well, like I said before, I don't necessarily think she'd be throwing anything away. But let's not argue about that.
Suits me. It's a pretty crummy old candle. I think it's been under the sink for years. What a way for it to end its life of drudgery, eh? Lighting up a romantic dinner for 2. I'm afraid the budget doesn't run to gypsy violins. However, we do have cheeky vintage red straight out of the fridge. The lovely I was only kidding about the fridge.
Sorry, Henry. When you said come over for dinner, I thought you meant come over for dinner.
I did.
No, you meant a romantic dinner for two. You just said so. And that's no good if only one of us is feeling romantic.
Well, let me tell you what I think has happened here. Two people, very much in love, have fallen for the oldest and most natural trap in the world.
But if it's natural, how can it be a trap?
Well, if everything that was natural was good, there wouldn't be any welfare agencies or child bashings, kids on the streets. And it's not the fault of the kids. It's the people that brought them into the world.
Yeah, that's fair enough, but we wouldn't let that happen to our kids.
Well, of course you wouldn't. I know that. The only trouble is that everyone thinks that at some stage or other. And then one day they wake up and they ask themselves, what happened to all the good times I'm supposed to be having? But they're gone. And you only get one chance.
But you were my age when Paul was born, right?
Oh, well, I wouldn't have had it any other way. I still wouldn't. My family have given me more happiness than you can possibly imagine. Even you funny-looking thing. But it came at a price, mate. Your mother and I went through some very tough times. And to tell you the truth, without her strength, I think there were times we wouldn't have made it.
So what are you telling us to do?
Well, I'm not telling you anything, I'm asking you to think this thing through one more time. If you come up with the same answer, I'll give you all the support I can. And that was less than 2 minutes.
G'day, Paul.
Oh, g'day, Scotty. Oh, you're a bit keen, aren't you, mate?
Oh, mate, it's the best way to start your Sunday. Toned you up for the rest of the week.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it. Listen, sorry I left you in the lurch last night, but I wasn't really in the mood for a family punch-up.
Punch-up? What are you talking about?
Well, it seemed like you didn't want to cop any flack over your big decision.
Yeah, well, I suppose I was a bit aggro. It certainly wasn't a punch-up. Dad was fantastic.
What? You mean he agreed?
Yeah, well, he left it up to us. And if we decide to make him a grandfather, he said he'd give us all the help we wanted.
What do you know? You ever get the feeling that Dad's a pretty unreal sort of a guy?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, after last night, Charlene is a fan of his for life. G'day, Des.
Morning. Oh, how'd you go last night?
Oh, mate, it was fantastic.
There's my phone.
How'd I go last night? It was fantastic. Dad left it up to Charlene and me.
Oh, great. It's good to hear.
Are you okay, mate? You look awful.
Oh, I feel awful. It's that rotten little kid of mine. No, I don't mean that. Yes, I do. He's a rotten little kid. He kept me awake all night.
Yeah, but the last time I was talking to you, you were telling me how great it was having
Oh, it is. In fact, I can't wait till bedtime to spend another sleepless night. You'll find out, mate. You'll find out.
Oh, hi, Lenny. Made you some toast.
Well, you've changed your tune since last night, haven't you? As far as you were concerned, we were nothing but a couple of idiots.
Look, I just didn't want to see you do the wrong thing, that's all. But if you're happy, I'll just butt out and mind my own business, okay?
Made any tea?
Oh, I just had an orange juice.
Right.
Now, hang on, before you go, tell me what you think of this. Where are we? Here we are. European Touring Bonanza. Includes return airfare to European destination of choice, then bus or Eurail fares through 7 major countries. Hostel accommodation included. Get this. All this for an incredibly low $1,100.
Where are you going to get that sort of money?
Personal loan from the bank. Some of it, anyway. Look, it doesn't matter. The main thing is the whole world's out there just waiting for me. Switzerland, Germany, Italy, France. All those women just waiting for me.
You're mad.
Why? Just think of it. All those things we see on the telly. Castles, hundreds of years old, people running around with funny gear on.
Yeah, I must admit, I'd love to see Venice. Be great in one of those old gondolas.
Chucking a handline over the side, pulling a flathead for lunch.
Anyway, there's no way I'd go with you. You would ruin everything.
You won't be going at all. But don't worry, I'll tell you what it's like.
How do you know I won't?
Well, you can't, can you? Not with a baby.
Well, people take their babies with them.
Perhaps. Anyway, look, there's all sorts of different bugs over there. You'd never know what the kid might pick up. You'd have to stay at a mega buck hotel to get clean water, let alone decent tucker.
about you?
Well, I'll be fine. I've only got me to worry about, haven't I?
All right, so if it was just me and Scott going, that'd be different stories, Haddy.
Well, let's face it.
Just rack off, Henry. I should have known not to trust you.
Will you just listen to me?
No.
Forget it.
Good morning.
Still speaking to me?
Why shouldn't I be?
I ended up looking like a bit of a goose last night, didn't I?
Oh, I don't think so. Just had different ideas about where we were headed, that's all.
No, not really. I know I tend to rush into things sometimes, but I really do like you, Sal. I wouldn't do anything to hurt you, honestly.
I know, Henry. Look, I had a lovely day yesterday and I really enjoyed your company. But the problem is that I think you want us to be more than just good company for each other.
And you don't.
Well, let's just say I can't be as casual about relationships as you can. Look, if I was staying in Erinsborough, of course I'd want us to be good friends. But
If you were staying... Look, I knew you were feeling uncomfortable at the Clarkes, but you're not leaving, are you?
I have to. I can't help blaming myself for what happened between Des and his mum.
That's crazy. You heard what Des said.
Des is a really nice guy who doesn't like hurting people. I'm sorry, Henry, but that's just the way I feel.
Well, where are you going to go?
Well, I'm not sure yet.
You could still stay at our place.
After last night, I don't think so, do you?
Perhaps you're right. I just...
Henry?
What? Just stay here. Is Des in?
Yeah, why?
I've got a great idea. You just... I'll be back in a minute, okay? Des! Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt, mate.
No, it's all right. No one's home. What can I do for you?
Sally told you she's moving out.
No, when did this happen?
She just told me then. She's still blaming herself for the trouble between you and your mother.
We discussed this last night.
You know what women are like once they set their minds on something. Anyway, she's going to move out and that's all there is to it.
Where to?
Well, I'm not sure. But I think I've got an idea. Now, accommodation at Lassiter's can be pretty expensive, right?
Too expensive for Sally.
Right. What about the staff quarters out the back? Now, they're really nice rooms. I reckon if some big influential bank manager and close personal friend was to ask Paul, he might just do us a deal.
Someone like me.
Why didn't I think of that?
Well, I'd be ashamed to lose Sally. It'd certainly help with Mum.
We wouldn't lose Sally altogether that way.
She's really important to you, isn't she, mate?
She's the best thing that's ever happened to this place. And to me.
Hey, why aren't you still in bed? I was going to make you breakfast for you.
Oh, that'll be the day.
No, I was. But I was kind of hoping you'd be up too, because I wanted to give you a kiss. I saw Paul and Des outside. I'll tell you what, Des didn't look too good. Apparently the baby kept him up all last night.
Yeah, well, babies can do that to you, can't they? Hey, don't ruin that paper. I want to read it.
Gee, I'd like to do this trip to Europe. Did you see it? Henry showed it to me before I went out.
Oh, he did he? I knew I couldn't trust him.
What's the matter?
Scott, just go and have your shower, right?
What are you getting so
Scott!
angry? Okay, I'm in the shower.
How'd you get on?
Better than I thought. 50% off the going rate for a self-contained staff room, and she can move in when she likes.
Ah, fantastic!
Yeah.
That is unbelievably, mind-blowingly great.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Sorry.
I don't think I've seen you so happy. You must be really serious about it.
Des, when Sally said all she was interested in was a serious relationship, and I finally realised what serious meant. Yeah, I am really serious about her.
Good luck. Where is she? I thought she was helping you wash the car.
Well, she was. Jamie started crying and she went over to change his nappy.
Oh, here she is. Now we should break the news to her.
Yeah, leave it to me, will you?
Care for your life. How is he?
Well, he's asleep, but I don't think it'll last long. He's pretty grumpy.
Well, next time he wakes up, we should send him over to Scott and Charlene. See how they cope with a noisy Sunday morning.
No way. I'll leave you to it.
Yeah.
What were you two scheming up?
How do you know we were scheming up?
You had that look about you.
No, did we?
Mm-hmm.
All right, tell me this. How would you feel about moving into Lassiter's?
Henry, there's something I've got to tell you.
No, hang on. Look, fully self-contained staff quarters. You'll be paying a ridiculously
I'm
low
going
price.
home, Henry.
What?
Look, I'm sorry to break it to you like this, but I've thought about it a lot and I think it'd be best for everyone. So I'm going back to Newcastle. Today.